I know the video says man to man, but in my defense, it was forwarded to me, so I snuck in. Hi, I'm Amber Energy. I just wanted to point out 2 things that I noticed about the video and also about in the comments. Maybe it will help. If it won't, you guys can throw me out. You're missing a vital thing here, because somebody along the way might have told you that if you didn't win yet, you're not going to win, or that it's no competition. Not true. What you guys are experiencing is actually 2 different, very, very beneficial and often used types of experiences. For instance, on the video itself, it says that you feel like you're either on the verge of a huge major breakthrough, something epic, basically, recreating your story, or giving up and falling back. If any of you know anybody that does extreme sports, this is actually something that is used in those extreme sports. The term I'm sure you've heard, sending it. Sending it. Sending it when you're doing extreme sports is when you are on the brink of doing an epic trick, something dangerous, something risky, something just huge. And your body is typically exhausted and physically worn out, and you feel like you can't, like you're really doubting yourself, and you have to make a split-second decision. I either go for it, full throttle, full force, go big or go home, and send it, or I bail out and I quit, and I don't get the opportunity to do it. You've got to look at your goals in your life and realize that all it is a trick. It might take a little bit longer for some of you to learn. Some of you might get it the very first try. But just because you're tired doesn't mean that you need to give up. It means that you need to get yourself in the game. Flip that switch in your mind and decide in that split second. Don't give yourself a long time to think about it. You got 5 seconds to decide. Am I going for this even though I'm tired? Am I saying fuck everybody and I'm winning? Or I'm giving it my best shot? Or do I give up? Don't let that exhaustion be what determines it for you. You always have a reserve bank in there. And also remember that fear and anxiety, it's sometimes just giving you a warning of like, hey, we could actually work on a few things first before we actually try it. And that's okay too. You don't want to lose your life doing the trick if you're in an extreme sport, even though you know that might be the risk, but you also don't want to let fear be what stops you either. And that's where it comes to just knowing your skill level and improving where you're weak. Weakness is a temporary state. Strength comes from within. The body will learn what the mind believes. And the mind will do what the body leads. The other thing that I noticed was a comment that said that they feel like every time they get 2 steps forward, they go 3 steps back. Here we go again. Getting yourself in the game, boys. Have you ever played chess? This is actually a strategy in chess. It's called probing and repositioning, where you move forward in a false attempt just to see what the opponent's moves are going to be, to know what they're working with, to know what they're going to try, to know what you have to go up against, so that you can then pull back and make a logical choice of which way is going to be the best way for you. So in life, when you're approaching new territory and you're getting into new things and you're trying scary stuff, or you're like, I don't know what I'm doing right now, or I'm so tired right now, or I don't know what the hell, who to trust. If life kicks you back those 3 steps, be thankful and take note of everything that you learned when you were those 2 steps forward. And then make a logical, strategic plan and move. That's how you will win. It's not something that's a punishment. The thing that punishes you is that when you get knocked that 3 steps back, you start giving up and you slow down that momentum because you don't realize that you're getting an opportunity to make a better choice forward. So instead, bounce back full force towards whatever that logical, strategic positioning is. Okay, I hope this helped. If it didn't, then I'm sorry. I'll get out. Love and light. I wish you guys all the best. Keep your heads up. Get your game faces on. Don't take life so serious. It's not that serious yet. Every day that you're above the ground is a good fucking day. And you will always be alright, because you have been so far. Love and light. Amber Energy, Healer and Tarot.